here. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Luis Morales here, health fitness specialist with Exos at Autodesk, and this is the 4:30 p.m. abs and core class. So I'm going to dive right into what we are doing here today. Welcome, Jeff. Shout out to Jeff. About to get started here, and what I got going for you guys, super simple workout, same interval the whole time. We're only going to be doing 3 movements basically. And what I want to address with this workout are the obliques. We're going to be doing an oblique movement. We're going to be doing a dynamic kind of plank movement. It's going to test the core stability as we move shoulders, hips, knees. And then last but not least, one of my favorite plank variations. Before class, Daryl mentioned that the plank was his favorite. So it's going to be a good workout for Daryl. And let me just go ahead and get into explaining what we're going to do. So first thing, what we're going to do, obliques, we're going to start on our backs doing the supine, what I like to call just supine bicycles. I know Joan likes this movement as well. So I think you guys are going to love this one today. So starting with the core really tight, we're on our back. Hands can be up by the head. They don't necessarily have to be touching the head, but what we're going to try and do is twist, bring the opposite knee to opposite elbow. And the key part here when we work the obliques is how much we can twist. So we want the core to be really tight. If you're extending the leg out, you want the core to be really tight and have no part of the lower back coming up off the ground. We're just going to twist and alternate back and forth here. And that is our first movement. After that, we're going to flip on over to the other side. So hands and knees here. And so this one is going to be pretty fun. This is one of my favorites. So you guys are aware of the primal press. So we're in this all fours position. We're going to get our knees up off the ground here. So this in itself is a really great core movement. But what we're going to add to this is a little bit of downward dog. So going from this position, straightening out the legs, pushing ourselves up, keeping that core tight, and then coming all the way back down. But we're not bringing our knees all the way to the ground. We're just straightening the legs out and then knees about an inch up off the ground. So back and forth here. This is going to really work the shoulders as well as kind of test our core stability throughout the movement. All right, guys, third movement, last but not least, this is the crossbar plank. So the arms, instead of kind of being like this as the usual plank, we're going to have them crossed in front of us. And it doesn't matter which one you start with on top or bottom, whatever is most comfortable for you. What we want to make sure is that we're not shrugging when we do this. We want to make sure those shoulders are still kind of down and back, and those elbows are kind of planted under the shoulders here. So what that will look like is this. And we're just going to hang out static here in this position, really test our anti-extension stuff here. So those are the 3 movements we're going to be doing today. As far as the interval goes, it's going to be 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. For every minute, we're going to do about 18 minutes of work. So that means 6 rounds of these 3 exercises. Pretty straightforward, 40 on, 20 off, all the way through. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the warm-up. We also got a cool down on the other side of this workout. So let's get into all fours. Since we're going to be doing this kind of primal press situation with the downward dog, let's go ahead and just practice our primal press here for a moment. That means planting the hands under the shoulders, knees are right under the hips, and we're curling our toes up under our feet here. And from here, we're going to push down through the hands and the toes, elevating the knees just a little bit, about an inch. And right here, we're just going to hang out for a few breaths. So practice what that feels like to get a couple breaths in with the core really tight, with a lot of muscles turned on. Make sure we're not shrugging or anything like that. And then we can go ahead and let those knees back down to the ground and relax. Good work, you guys. Okay, let's come on to our backs, second part of the warm-up. We'll get those hips moving a little bit while our back is on the ground. Before we do anything else, let's take a nice big deep breath, big belly breath. Big inhale, and on the exhale, we want to push out all the air that we have in our stomach area. Feel all your core muscles turn on. Try to squeeze that air out. All right, guys, so inhale, keeping that tension in the stomach area. We're going to go ahead and do some up, up, down, down. So raising one leg up, knee bent. Other leg's going to come up. We're feeling that support through the core. Pull that first leg down. Other leg's going to come down too. So core still really tight. Up, up, down, down with those legs. Good work, guys. Let's keep moving. What we're trying to do is dissociate the hip movement here from the core movement. We want to keep that core solid, make sure we can on demand move those hips around one at a time. Good work, you guys, good work. All right, one more. Up, up, down, down. All right, nicely done. You guys can relax, take a nice big deep breath. Let that midsection expand and then contract. All right, you guys, good work. So as I explained it, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off for these three movements, the bicycles, the primal press with the downward dog, and then the crossbar plank. Keeping it super simple yet effective today. I'm gonna go ahead and get the timer set up and then we can get going. And just as a side note, Jeff and Sue, thank you guys for joining. The question I asked Joan, Emily, and Daryl before you guys joined was, what is your favorite core movement? You guys can kind of let that simmer throughout the class, but go ahead and drop it in the chat at the end of class, just because I'm super curious. Would love to know what everyone's kind of favorite thing to do when it comes to core movements specifically. All right, we're gonna be working for about 18 minutes here. All right, you guys, we're starting with those bicycles. Again, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, whole way through 6 rounds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right. So the whole knee to opposite elbow thing here, guys, is a target. We want to twist as much as we can, but if your elbows aren't touching the knees, that's totally fine. Emphasis on the twist, emphasis on keeping that back glued to the ground here. Good work, guys, good work. Hip flexors are definitely gonna need to stretch after this one. All right, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, guys, good job on that first set. Next, we're going into the primal press and the downward dog. So let's start in our all fours position. Make sure we're on a surface so we can get some good grip with the hands and the feet. Got 5 more seconds of rest here. Hands planted under the shoulders, knees planted under the hips. All right, here we go. So raise those knees up first, find that good position, then push yourself into some downward dog, and then bring it back down. Knees are not touching the ground here. We don't have to move super fast for this one to be effective. And also, if you're finding yourself keeping the knees bent during the downward dog, that's fine. I believe I am too a little bit. Keep those exhales going though as we push up to keep the core really tight. Keep that midsection nice and stabilized. Here we go. A couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job, you guys. Rest those knees on the ground. Great work. Okay. Next up is that crossbar plank. So again, doesn't matter which arm is on top of the other, just matters that our shoulder blades are down in our back pockets and we're in that good plank formation in the midsection. All right, guys, 3, 2, 1. Let's find that good position. Exhale to make sure those core muscles are all really tight, and then we're just hanging out here. Good work, guys. Use those exhales to your advantage. We're doing good, guys. We're doing good. Got about 15 seconds left, a little less now. Good work. Stay really strong through that core. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, guys, round 1, there it was, simple as that. So next up, we're going back to those supine bicycles. Let's get onto our backs and prepare for round 2. All right, 5 more seconds of rest. 3, 2, 1. Let's get back into it. All right, here we go with those bicycles, trying to touch opposite knee, opposite elbow. Good work, you guys, good work. Here we go. It's starting to burn. It's okay to take a little break. You can also push through that burn. We got 15 seconds. Good work, guys. Good work. 5 seconds. Come on. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good work, you guys. Good work. All right. Onto the primal press and the not the crossbar, the downward dog up next. All right. 5 more seconds of rest. Here we go. Get those breaths in. 3, 2, 1. All right. First, we get those knees up off the ground for a moment. Then we compress ourselves in a downward dog. Bring yourself back down in that position for a moment. And press in a downward dog. Good work, you guys. If you guys can see yourselves, make sure you got some nice 90-degree angles going on with the shoulders, knees and hips as you come back down into that primal press position. Want to be really supported here. Got about 10 seconds left. Keep pushing, everybody. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Rest those knees. Nicely done, you guys. Nicely done. Okay. Plank is up next. This is the end of round 2. So you got about 10 seconds of rest. So feel free to grab some water. Try and get those nice big deep breaths in through the belly. 3, 2, 1. Let's find that good crossbar plank. Once again. Now we're just hanging out. Maybe go into your happy place, your favorite vacation spot, your favorite restaurant maybe. These are things that can kind of help us win the mental game of hanging out in a plank this long. Good work, guys. Less than 15 seconds left. We're killing it here. Less than 10. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Beautiful work, you guys. Beautiful work. All right, we are already on to round 3. Workout is moving fast. Bicycles are up next. All right, you guys, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it going with these bicycles. Remember, big twist. We're trying to look all the way at a wall if it was adjacent to us. Good work, you guys. Good work. Take little breaks if you have to. Take a moment to release that tension. Take a deep breath. Prepare. Let's jump right back into it. Almost done here, guys. Almost done. 3, 2, 1. Time. Beautifully done, guys. Okay. Flipping onto the other side. Hits the primal press and the downward dog once again. It's a really great full body exercise here, guys. Really good for the shoulders as well. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's get into it. Get those knees under the hips, those knees up for a moment, and then we can push up and then bring ourselves back down. Make sure those shoulder blades aren't up near the ears when you come down. You can tuck them in your back pocket, kind of squeezing under our arms, our lats. Bring those shoulder blades back down into a good position. Good work, guys. Good work. We got 15 seconds left. Good work, you guys. Good work. Big breaths, less than 5. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Rest those knees. Nicely done, you guys. Nicely done. All right, take a moment, big deep breaths. We got the crossbar plank coming up next. This is the end of round 3, you guys. We're almost halfway through here. Workout's gonna be done before you know it. 3, 2, 1. Let's get in that good plank position here, guys. Good work. Pushing away from the ground, letting those forearms and shoulders support you here. We're not shrugging. We want those shoulders away from our ears. 15 seconds, guys. Stay with me. Come on. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh, man. Nicely done, you guys. Nicely done. Okay, we are officially halfway through this workout. Let's prepare to finish just like we started, nice and strong. All right, guys, coming up next, these bicycles one more time. 3, 2, 1. Let's get these going. Big twists. Use those exhales to your advantage. It's really going to help in activating all the muscles we got around the rib cage, around the lower rib cage, on the hips. Take a couple breaths if you need to, and then we're right back into it. Here we go. Good work, you guys. Good work. 3, 2, 1, and let's rest. Great work, you guys. Great work so far. Okay, we're killing it. We got 10 more seconds of rest. We're going to go back into that primal press dynamic here in a moment. All right, let's get our setup going. 3, 2, 1. All right, get those knees up first, and then we're pushing up with the shoulders and bringing ourselves back down into that primal press position. Good work, you guys. Don't let those knees touch the ground. Keep exhaling really hard. That'll keep our core in that nice stabilized position. Nice braced position. Good work, you guys. Good work. We got 10 seconds. Here we go. Come on, stay with me. 3, 2, 1. Rest those knees. Beautifully done, guys. Beautifully done. Okay, crossbar plank, and then it's the end of round 4. 10 more seconds of rest. Let's see if we can go unbroken once again. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's find that good position first. Take a moment, and then let's hang out. Good work, you guys. You guys are killing it. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Good work, guys. Nice line from head to heels. Here we go. 10 more seconds. Come on. I know it's burning. Embrace that burn. 3, 2, 1. Great work, you guys. Great work. Okay. On to round 5 here. Supine bicycles coming up next. The end is in sight here, guys. Got about 6 minutes left. Let's finish these strong. All right, 3, 2, 1. Here we go with those bicycles. Now it should be burning right by now, guys. So feel free to take a little bit of time or count out a few reps, take a break, and keep going like that. Good work, guys. Good work. Embrace the burn. Give it a sec to go away, and we're right back into it. 15 seconds. Come on. Big twist as much as you can. Let's go. Big twist. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good work, you guys. Good work. All right, that burn is getting pretty serious. We got 10 seconds left. Second to last round of the primal press and downward dog here, guys. 5 seconds. Let's get it ready. 3, 2, 1. Find a good position. Bring those knees up first, and then we start to move the shoulders, knees, and hips. Good work, guys. Good work. Bring those knees close to the ground, but not all the way there. Good work. You guys are killing it. We got about 15 seconds left. Embrace that shoulder burn. Let's push through it. A few more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Put those knees down. Nicely done, you guys. Nicely done. All right, second to last round of the crossbar plank. Let's see how long we can hold this for. We got 10 seconds left. All right, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Find that good position with the arms. Make sure they're in your back pockets. And then we're up, we're ready to go. Good work, guys, good work. Way to keep killing it on the planks. I know Daryl's probably loving this right now. Daryl's probably having the time of his life in this plank position. I know I am too. I bet the rest of the class is as well. Good work, you guys. We got 10 seconds left. Let's keep it going. See if we can stay unbroken in the second to last round. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nicely done. All right, it's our final 3 minutes. Means we got to finish real strong. Try and do the best we possibly can. Bicycles for the last time coming up next year, guys, in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's get those bicycles going. Last round here, guys. Don't leave anything on the table. Good work, guys. Good work. See if you can beat yourself from last round. See if you can do a little bit more. Good work, guys. Good work. Break them up if you need to. Take a moment. And we're right back into it. Almost there, guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh man, that burn was starting to get to me. Okay. Final 2 minutes here, guys. Primal press with the downward dog, and then our crossbar plank to finish it off. We got 5 more seconds. One last deep breath. All right, guys, it's time to go. Let's get those knees up and then start moving. Good work, you guys. Good work. We're always returning to that nice position that we started, 90-degree angles in the shoulders, knees, and hips. Good work, you guys. Good work. Shoulders in the back pockets. I know those shoulders are burning. We got 15 seconds left. Let's keep working. 3, 2, 1. Put those knees down. Good work, you guys. Good work. All right, we are on to our final minute, our final round of 40 seconds of work. We got 10 seconds left to breathe and rest. We got to lay it all out on the table. All right, here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Crossbar plank. Let's go ahead and get into it. Make sure those shoulders are down and back. We got a nice staring contest with the ground here, guys. Good work. Everyone's killing it. Let's see if we can go all unbroken all the way through. Come on, stay with me. Use those exhales. Come on now, guys. We got about 10 seconds left. Let's keep pushing it. Man, my shoulders are burning. Okay, almost done here. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, man, it feels so good to rest. Okay. Great work, everybody. Great work. All right. Take a moment, take some deep breaths, let that belly expand. Stand up, walk it off a little bit if you need to. Great work, guys. Great work. That's the timer going off. Letting us know our full 18 minutes has come to a close. We still got a few more minutes. We got to cool it down, prepare for the rest of our evening. So big shout out to all you guys toughing it out through that workout with me. Let's go ahead and get into the cool down. First one, I'm going to start us out in a hands and knees position. And don't worry, we're not going to be doing any more downward dog or primal press. But here from this quadruped position, let's walk those hands out in front of us. Widen the knees out a little bit so they're not so much under the hips anymore. And what we're going to do is sink back into some nice child's pose. So feel free to rest your head, neck, or face, chin, or cheek on the ground here. Once you find a comfortable position, we're just going to practice some breathing. So trying to inhale through the nose and then letting that exhale out through our mouth just a little bit longer than our inhale. Trying to push just a little more air out each time. Good, guys. Feel the ribs expand as much as they can. Thinking about expanding the belly as much as we can. Trying to stretch out all those muscles that we just used. Good work, guys. Good work. Last breath here, guys. One more inhale and then a really long exhale. Nicely done. All right, when you guys are ready, slowly rise up out of that position. You can bring the hands back under the shoulders to support. And what we're gonna do is get into now a half kneeling position. So that's one foot, or one knee on the ground, I should say, and one foot out in front to support us. Go ahead and put whatever knee you wanna start with down on the ground here. I'm gonna start with my left. And what we're gonna do here, guys, one of the most valuable stretches that I'm aware of is the hip flexor stretch. Since we spend so much time seated and all our other time exercising like this, we got to make sure these things don't get super tight on us. So with whatever knee you guys got on the ground, that same side glute, what we're going to do is squeeze it super, super hard as much as we can, tilting the pelvis back, finding the lower tummy muscles that we were just using. And then we can kind of push our hips forward just a little bit. By now, we should be able to find a medium amount of tension, and this is just where we're going to hang out. We're going to try and breathe in through the belly, expand that lower hip area, and maintain that tension with this glute squeeze. I like to kind of keep my hand on my backside here just to make sure that glute is squeezed at all times. It's really easy to kind of release the tension there with the glute. So keep it squeezed and breathe. Nice work, guys. Nice work. Big shout out to Emily. I know she just had to go. Great job, Emily. All right, guys, let's switch it over to the other side. Whatever knee you had down on the ground before, let's switch it. Go through that same checklist again. So whatever glute on the same side that is, squeeze it super hard. Push the hips forward just a little bit. Make sure the lower tummy is engaged. And then we're just trying to breathe into that tight tissue. Good work, you guys. Good work. Jeff and Sue, if you guys have given the favorite core exercise any thought, go ahead and drop it in the chat before you go. 2 more breaths here, guys. 2 more breaths in this stretch position. Last one. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and come out of that tension. It is 4:59. Great place to end this call. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this workout. Everyone did an amazing job. Don't forget, Slack, SharePoint, and YouTube are our main resources these days. This is where you can go to find our recorded workouts, schedule consults, request stretch breaks, the whole 9 yards as far as services that Exos provides. So we also have new classes this Thursday and Friday. Please go check out SharePoint if you're interested. Great job, everyone. I hope to see you all soon. Take care. Have a great rest of your evening.
Thanks, Luis. Bye-bye.
See you guys. Oh, wait.